So I hung up one like this. They tried it on the professor, nothing worked out for them. On Kusama I hung up this kind of Jeep, already worn out, and that's the kind of top it has. Now we're gonna try banging some more. We'll try banging some more. This is their old one, that's clear. One got pricked, then the second one did too. There you go. Let's try it sideways. Of course, there are all sorts of techniques for catching perch from the edge, like how it moves along the edge. Well, I don't know them, and if I knew them, I would have caught everything here, that's all. That was Kushara, friends. Let's try again. That's it, nerves. Everything's a mess. There was something there. I don't get why he no longer wants to. Under the branches, you see this big tree. For spinning, for jigging, of course, it's no good. Let's try. Here's the weight, just... Okay, well, this one is smaller. Look, friends, how deeply they swallow it, like really all of it. The hooks. Here, of course, there are only two. Here's one like this, and here's a smaller one. Alright, let's... One last time from the middle. If we don't lure out any trophies, we'll move on. There are still some big ones left here, about 1 kilogram each. Alright, let's stop for now. Let's pack it up. Let's pack it up, handsome. Well, we still have a bag. There's no bag. So do I really not have a bag? Well, yeah. Friends, not the neighbor's bag, let's say. Here's the obstetrician. Alright, let's hope. Friends, let's hope there will be more. Vika, of course, I'm glad. It makes me really happy. So, alright, thank you. There's such an interesting place here. There's a little bay. And the current dam. What's over there? Did Veku catch something? Yeah, the current is pretty strong. Yeah, and if it bites, how do I remove it? Alright. It's snagged, guys. I think we'll have to unhook it and leave it because there's a double anchor there. You should have seen my eyes when it got snagged. I completely forgot. This river has its own rules. Things get snagged here. It's not really rules, more like a feature. Even lures that aren't supposed to snag get caught here. But I wanted one like the one I have. An open double anchor one. Yeah, a jig. I don't mind, but I do feel sorry for the rig itself. Now we'll grab something here. But what will it be? And where are those... with the red eyes? That's why I didn't take it when I should have. I don't get it. Seriously, guys, I don't have any rigs. Can you imagine? Alright, let's try a leader. Guys, this is the last leader, but if anything, we'll go without a leader. Why am I always like this, damn? Going into the taiga with just 2 cartridges and then something else. Only 1 leader on this river. It's funny to have just 1 leader with you. Alright, let's try an offset hook like this and a worm like this, or whatever it's called, a flag or something like that. It's expensive. I like it. If I were fishing in the fall, I would definitely try it. The current is pretty strong. There's a little bit of murkiness here. Let's see what's here. The bottom, sandy grass. Whoa, something took it. Or maybe the line just caught on a snag or something. Well, that's it. Oh, there's a camera here. Well, either there were threes or there were bites. Let's watch again. See, the bait isn't clear to every fish. Just now there was, oh, friends, what ripples there were. Let's go over here, let's cast. Jack, why? Why don't they want to? Maybe they're embarrassed by the orange one. Maybe we need dark ones. What colors did you take there? Locally white ones. Here you go, friends. That's the kind of mom she is. She took it. Look, she took it. What's it called? Scissors. She took it. All right, I'll take it right away. And we'll have this kind of smoked pike. Thank you for being here. All right, all right. We've got fish. The fish are biting. Oh, well, I don't know. Tell me, please, how much does it weigh? I saw the ripples just like that. Damn. And I don't have anything, Anto. I have some bags. All right? Let it stay here for now. I'll put it to sleep. And well, what can you do? The pike tore everything apart. Who doesn't know how to attach the jack? Look, you pierce the head like this, all the way through, then you put it in like this, turn it like this, now the haters will start. You mark it like this. Oh, then go ahead. He could already go home. Oh, carabiner, good. Easy, Kurt. Oh. Friends, our hope lies in that debris pile and snags over there. I'm aiming to catch Perch. The sun from behind the kindergarten is breaking through intensely. Alright, let's see what happens. What comes of it? Friends, another big perch is biting though. But here they are, right in this little bay. Yeah, the perch doesn't seem to want to bite. Damn, I think he doesn't like this one. Orange, well, let's see what happens next. Over there, friends, you see the leaves floating by and the perch is tearing them up. I don't get why he doesn't respond to my cast with a jig. Maybe you know why? Let's go one more time and try a spinner. This is where all sorts of action happens with the perch. Who is that? Pike, friends, a little pike. Look, I put on a spinner and there you go. Well, I'll let this one go. She's not okay, but we let her go. The adrenaline will wear off soon. The second pike, on a spinner, a small one. A small spinner, she swallowed it. I don't know. With the gill, it's unlikely she'll survive, of course. I think I shouldn't have let her go, but I don't really need her anyway. You need to use a jig here. All this isn't going to work. Spinner. Of course, it brought a pike. I changed it, friends, for a worm like this. On an offset hook. Let's try right away where the perch is active. Let's try further. Here. There used to be a small peninsula here. I used to stand on it, but now you see the current and a lot of water. Look, friends, the river bends over there, and it will become straight like that. There used to be a good fishing spot here for some reason last time, but this time the river has changed. I'm telling you, everything is completely different here. Completely different rules apply. An animal, likely a beaver, was crawling and climbing outside. There's chaga on the birch tree. I'll gather the chaga here later. I don't want to carry it now as the fish is already quite heavy. The sun has come out here. Nice. We either have a snag or a branch. Oh, what a bite that was. Awesome. Grabbed it by the tail, it seems, but that's a perch. A perch. Let's try to lure it out. Alright then. You can't erase it. You can't erase it. You can't erase the bait because everything, well, it was to the left. The elbow was still visible anyway. Because apparently it broke off and then I got caught here. It broke off? No, well, apparently, yes, that's what happened. There was a bite. A moose fly is attacking me. So let's try again. A snag, there are black grouse sitting here. Did I tear it off or what? Oh guys, the leaders. Crap. Look, the leader got bent and it got away. My jack, the leader broke.